What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. For those of you who don't know, my name is Chris Moore, and in today's video we got quite a few things going on. So in my last video you saw where I took the 2020 GSX-R 1000 to the track. That thing did super good. Well, I posted a few pictures of it on Instagram, on Facebook, and everybody's like, what's the name of the bike? What's the name of the bike? And I'm like, I don't know. So anyways, we got to come up with a name for this bike. Here it is. We got some brand new mods today. We're going to open those up in just a second. And I also wanted to go over and show you, look at all the carbon fiber in the shop. We have got carbon fiber everything, everywhere. All these bikes fully carbon fiber. Every piece of them. We've got more projects. They just keep coming around. We've also got Black Mamba is completely torn down now. It's basically getting brand new everything for the 2020 season. I've also got some other things I want to talk about. I want to do some new t-shirt designs. For those of you who've been on moremafia.com, you've seen the t-shirts we have. You've seen the hoodies. They've been out of stock. Well, now hoodies are back. I just got this brand new shipment. All the More Mafia hoodies are back in stock, so you guys can go to moremafia.com and check those out. I'm also wanting to get keychains made. So this is the style keychain I was wanting to get. I was going to put More Mafia on one side, and I'm trying to come up with quotes or sayings for things to put on the back side. Comment in the comments below. Give me some help. Give me some good, you see how much room we got. Give me some ideas of things we can put on the back. We can use multiple ideas. If I use your idea, I'll be glad to send you some free ones. No problem. But anyways, I'm also needing new t-shirt ideas, new designs, new colors. If you're I guess you would say any kind of graphic designer, or if you've got any ideas that would look cool, feel free to reach out to me. You can contact me at moremafia.com. I'm needing some help with that, needing somebody to help me design them, come up with some ideas. Comment. If I use your idea, you definitely got free shirts on the way. I'll definitely help, even maybe pay for you some of your time if you draw everything up. I don't know how that works, but I'm definitely willing to compensate you for helping me out. Alright, so the first modification I'm going to do for this week, I don't know if I threw this in there yet or not. I can't remember. If I did, I got to repeat. Anyways, the ZX10 that I did a couple videos back, I'll put the link right there. Anyways, that ZX10, he's took it home. He said it feels good. Dude, he's called out the 2020 GSX-R 1000. It's going down this weekend. 2020 GSX-R 1000 versus Gen 5 ZX10. The ZX10 stretched, air shifter, sidewinder, oil pan, exhaust, everything. He's got more than we got. So what do you guys think? What do you guys think? More Mafia Maniacs, what do you think? Zook Nation or Cow Nation? Anyways, I gotta make sure I got everything done on my end to get this Suzuki going as fast as it can. And then I've been helping him actually to do the best he can so he can put on a good race for you guys. Let's see what happens. We're going to do the best 2 out of 3 this Sunday. Of course, we're going to have the video. I got my GoPro mounts improved. We got new mounts. We'll be back with the inboard or onboard microphone in the helmet. Either way, it's going to be pretty sweet, but I got some modifications to do. We got to get this front brake rotor off. We got to get this thing to turn a little better. You can see the brakes are killing me on this thing. You can see, I don't know, it's just way too much drag. Watch what happens when we get rid of one of these calipers. All right, so we got some new goodies coming today. Let's open these up and see what we got. All this stuff may not even be for me. So this is a ZX14 clutch mod. This is for the 2019 project we're working on. We're gonna push those to the side. This is another package from Brock's. Let's see what we got here. So for those of you who watched the last video of the 2019 or 2020 GSX-R 1000, you saw where we took a stock bike. I've shown you every modification we've done to it, and we went a 542 and a 541 back to back. Well, I was happy with that, kind of, but I know just from riding it right off the bat, there's a few things I can do to improve, and that's what we're going to work on in today's video. So Brock saw the video. He saw where I was not running an air filter. Well, Brock swears that I've got to have this air filter, and he says it will speed me up. So anyways, we're going to be putting this in today. This is a Sprint air filter, and we're going to be installing this on the 2020 GSX-R 1000. So not only will we have more safety for the engine, but we're also going to have basically a quicker time, or hopefully a faster time and a little more horsepower. We've also got some things from Schnitz Racing here. We're going to open these up. Now, some of this is for me, some of it I have for customer bikes, but we're going to open this up and go over this, show you what all we got. I've got more air shifters to put in stock. I've also got the RSR kill box. So before I was using the factory quick shift, you can see we've still got it in line here. We're not going to be removing it, but we're going to be turning it off and killing the bike for the air shifter with this RSR kill box. This thing is super small. This is definitely the best kill box on the market, and I used this on a couple of my last ones, and I really like the way this thing works. Look how small this thing is. This will mount under the back seat, and I can, with this module, I can make the bike shift completely on its own. I won't push a button or anything. So I'm going to push the button and program the RPMs I want it to shift at, and whenever it gets to those RPMs, boom, it's going to shift gears automatically. So I'm going to be running that so we can adjust the kill time. The bike had a little too much kill in the factory shifter, and I did not really like that. So we're going to be switching over to that system. And then I've also got another package here. This is from Montgomery Motorsports. This is another sponsor of More Mafias. Be sure to check out their website, Montgomery Motorsports. And then they also have an Instagram page as well, and Facebook. Look at this, guys. This thing is going to look sick. More carbon fiber. We got a carbon fiber chain guard that's going to go in place right there. And then we've also got a carbon fiber rear hugger in the box. And this hugger is going to make it look way better and keep everything much cleaner and neater. So this will go here, and then this will mount like that. So that give you a quick idea of how it's going to look, but man, this thing is going to look killer with that setup on it. Anyways, let's get busy. All right, so we just got the front brake rotor off. As you can see, we have no rotor on this side, and it turns much better. You can hear the brakes are the main cause of the slowing it down. But those worldwide bearings, ceramic bearings, make a humongous difference. If you don't have these, they're definitely worth every penny. 400 bucks sounds like a lot for wheel bearings, guys, but I'm telling you, once you ride your bike with these wheel bearings, it's definitely worth every penny. All right, now we're gonna get the Brock's air filter in and got some more stuff to do. Alright guys, so I'm going to show you the inside of this 2020 GSX-R 1000. The airbox design is a little different. You see the upper fuel rail and upper injectors is actually made into the top of the airbox. Before, there was a fuel rail with two injectors kind of just split like this. Well, now there's one set of injectors here and one set of injectors here. So it's separated. But anyways, we're gonna put the new Sprint air filter inside now. Backwards. Whoops. Alright guys, so just like that, the new Sprint air filter is installed, and then we'll button it back up. I'm going to leave the tank off, and then we're going to wire up the kill box, and that'll about complete the modifications for today. I was going to show you on this, so the reason we took the one front brake off, not only does it spin much freer, but this rotor weighed 2 pounds 15 ounces. This weighed 3 pounds and a couple ounces. So anyways, we took off a little over 5 pounds and 3 pounds of rotating weight. So by me taking off the 3 pounds of rotating weight there, and then we took off 2 pounds of rotating weight in the tire, we've essentially taken off over 5 pounds of rotating weight, which is rotating weight, for those of you who don't know, is 8 times unsprung mass. So we took off, hold on a second now. We took off basically 5 pounds of rotating weight. 5 times 8, that's 40. So essentially those 5 pounds is theoretically like taking 40 pounds off the bike. So that makes a humongous difference in the ET of the motorcycle. Alright guys, day 2 here on our project, getting the bikes ready for the track this weekend. We're going to be working on the ZX14 now, and we're putting a 38 tooth rear sprocket on the back. That is tiny, 38 tooth. From the factory, these things come with 42s on the back. Now this 38 is going to take away power on the launch, which is what we're doing. I'm fighting a wheelie with this thing. And that is also going to put us to the very, very back of the swing arm. We've got about a, I don't know, a 1/4 to a 1/2 inch adjustment that we can go back. This 38 is going to do the trick, and hopefully this will take away enough to make this, calm this wheelie down. We're trying to go 570s this weekend. It's going to be nice and cool. I'm going to go back through the clutch, make sure everything is right on it. I'm going to show you what it looks like inside a clutch on a ZX14. We're going to take every single plate out, check those out. And then I'm going to put the springs back into the original spring setup I had. So I had what I said was super, super stiff. And then I made a pass. I went to 585 last week, and I thought they were a little too stiff. So I put the softer springs in at the track. Well, I didn't like the softer springs. So I want to go back to the heavier springs, and then we're changing this gear ratio to calm the wheelie down. So stay with us. Let's get it done. Alright, so we got the 38 on. That got our axle all the way at the very back of the swing arm. That's what we were after there. Now we got the clutch cover off. We're working on, we're going to pull these, take all the springs out. I'm going to take the complete clutch pack out, inspect it, make sure it looks good. It's not slipping, but I just want to make sure everything is measuring to the proper spec. And then we're going to swap these purple springs back out to the green springs. Alright, so I don't know if you guys see how I'm fighting with this, getting this clutch out, but these steel plates in this thing are shot. They're warped big time. So these things should just pull, you know, slide right in, slide right out. Well, when they're warped, you know, not flat anymore, you can't hardly get them out. Well, what that does is that makes the bike, the clutch, not engage smoothly. So whenever you're trying to ride it and, you know, the bike is really going, you know, and it's fully locking and engaging. So you see how we take the fibers out, you know, they just slide right out. Well, I'm only got one hand here, but theoretically the steel should pretty much do the exact same way, you know, as far as removal, but not the case. We're gonna blame this on Big Country riding it. It was, I'm just kidding, it wasn't Big Country. It was, we've done a lot of trial and error with this thing. This has been my first time riding a stock wheelbase bike and forever. And Big Country's first time riding it, but he only rode it 2 passes, so I don't think he killed it. But I did make a lot of back-to-back passes, no cool down, no nothing, and I know better than that. I just didn't really care at the moment. But anyways, that's not good for him. The clutch gets too much heat in the clutch pack. So even though you look at your temperature gauge and it may say 170 or 180 degrees, the actual temperature of this clutch is getting hotter and hotter and hotter. There's no radiator on it. So anyways, let me keep fighting these clutches and getting them out, and we're gonna get some new steels in this thing. Guys, UPS just came. Look what we got. Project H2 finally making progress. We got brand new carbon fiber wheels from Rotor. These things are super sweet. I can't wait to see how they look. I want to show you what they weigh too. If we put them on a set of scales, these things are crazy lightweight. Like mind-blowing lightweight. All right, let's see how we can get these things out of the package. This is a really fancy looking package, but we're gonna go ahead and destroy it. Like, this wheel basically feels pretend right now. Like, this doesn't feel like this is possible. A stock front wheel, I'm gonna say, weighs 14 or 15 pounds. Let's see what this one weighs. I don't know if you can see that. 6 pounds, 5 ounces. 6 pounds for a whole 17-inch wheel. That's crazy. I'm gonna get the rear wheel out so we can see what it weighs. The rear wheel is where you, of course, gain all your performance due to not only the weight, but you also free up additional horsepower. The lighter something is to turn, the easier it rolls, the more power it can make, the less horsepower it takes to turn the wheel. Not only that, when you put wheels on a bike, you also gain handling too. So the way you would be able to take the bike and maneuver back and forth, and then also the stopping is going to improve. All that stuff makes a difference. £7 pounds, 8 ounces for the rear wheel. So this H2, I feel like it's pretty safe to say it's going to drop about 20 pounds of rotating mass to go with all the other carbon fiber this thing has. It's gonna be sick. Let's get these things mounted up. Oh shoot, look what we just got. UPS, another delivery came through today. Today is carbon fiber wheel day. Brock's Performance has hooked us up with a BST wheel. Now this is a 16-inch rim. So this 16-inch rim is made for, it's actually made for this particular build. He had a 17-inch BST on it before, and we're switching over to the 16-inch wheel. The 16-inch wheel on the pro streets or grudge bikes or whatever, just a little smaller, it gives us a little more clearance. As you can see, this ugly stock wheel is going to be going off here, and this 16-inch BST will be going on. Now, this is a Gonna be kind of a fun comparison because we're gonna be able to compare the Rotobox wheel, which we just weighed, to the BST wheel. Now, it has this foam padding on there. I'm not taking that off. That can't weigh more than about 2 ounces. But anyways, let's see what they compare. So this BST wheel weighs 7 pounds 3 ounces. So if we took the foam off, probably 7 pounds 2 ounces. So a little bit heavier than the Rotobox, but this is a BST R series wheel. The R series has a little thicker spoke. It's made heavier than the normal BST. So I think if you took a normal BST and the Rotobox, I think they would be pretty close to the same weight. But this R series, like I said, the spokes are a little fatter. It's basically made for, race only applications where we need a little more beef and strength. This wheel is gonna be on a 600 horsepower nitrous bike. So we gotta have something to hold up from a high speed wheelie if that comes into play. All right, guys, just thought that was a fun comparison. Let's get these things mounted up. All right, guys, the H2 is looking better and better, more carbon fiber. So we got carbon fiber wheels, ceramic bearings, worldwide ceramic bearings in this wheel. This thing is looking sick now. We got the front one all done up, and I've got the stock wheel off. I want to show you the weight of the stock wheel, but first, look who it is. She's made another appearance to the channel. This is Camera Girl. Look, you see she's working? You know why? That's because it's her bike. She's cleaning her bike up. She says she's back. She says she's ready to go to track this weekend. She's on her bike. This is Ruby. So this is her 2017 GSX-R 1000. Kelly, tell them how fast you've been in the 8.
550s.
How fast have you been in the quarter?
860s.
Ooh, you guys hear that? 860s in the quarter, 550s in the 8. Guys, don't let this female show you up. Don't let her show you up on this GSX-R 1000. All right, if you can stop shining on it for just 1 second, I need you to hold the camera, and we're gonna weigh this wheel so we can show everybody what the difference is of a stock wheel versus a carbon fiber wheel from a Rotobox. So I'm gonna pass the camera off. Kelly's gonna take over that. We're gonna weigh this wheel. So you saw earlier we weighed the carbon fiber wheel, and the carbon fiber wheel weighed 7 pounds and something ounces. I can't remember. But anyways, this one 14 pounds. 14 pounds 4 ounces, guys. So 14 pounds to 7 pounds. So just in the rear wheel, we took 7 pounds of weight off. That's huge. 7 pounds of rotating weight. At 7 times 5, that's 35 pounds unsprung mass. No, 7 times 8. I don't even know what that is. That's crazy high. 56. So we just took off tons of rotating mass. Anyways, thanks for watching, guys. Be sure to like and subscribe. Please smash that like button. It helps us YouTubers out. We'll be back Sunday. I could do Sunday. All right, that was a little better. Anyways, we'll be back Sunday. We're going to the track. Me, the ZX14, the 2020 GSX-R 1000, and Camera Girl on her bike. So anyways, stay tuned, guys. Here we go. Look, Pablo getting feisty. He's ready. Sunday.